You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
It has been more than 10 hours now since it stopped snowing, but we're now looking at a bitterly cold night ahead. Taking a live look tonight at the White House. Can't tell right here, but it is still really windy outside right now across the DMV. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Susan Tran in for Thasmin Mahfouz. You can see the flag flying and flapping there. Plenty of concern tonight with this deep freeze, especially on all of those roads and sidewalks.
Yeah, let's check in now. Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webbins. That's such a concern tonight for the refreeze.
Yeah, and you can see from my camera behind, that we are seeing a good amount of clearing, and so you don't have the cloud coverage across the region tonight, and so that's why winds are very blustery, and they're going to continue to stay that way as we go into your overnight into tomorrow morning. Look at the wind flow from Leesburg into the DC metro area, 15 to about 20 miles per hour as you go over towards southern Maryland, near 30 mile per hour wind speeds at this hour, extending. Really, this easterly flow is going to keep us on the cooler side. So the refreeze, it's a big deal tonight with the black ice forming across the region. Wind chill advisories for Kaiser, Cumberland, for the Mountain State region. That will stay in place for 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. If you're not in that advisory zone, they're saying, hey, you're not going to get down to about 5 below, but still very bitterly cold across the region. Feel like temperatures right now, Kaiser 1 below, 0 for Washington County. Out towards the district into areas of southern Maryland, we are in the single digits. That's what it feels like on your skin. So we track that storm system. You still have residual moisture that is currently on the ground, and any of that moisture that hasn't been treated is going to turn into a black ice. Temperatures right now at the surface, we're talking 28 to about 25 degrees. And so as you're driving around, please be careful, even walking on sidewalks that haven't been treated at this hour across downtown DC, or if you're in downtown Frederick, wherever you are, most of those sidewalks are just not ready and have been treated, and those backside roads. So very slick conditions. It can be very deceiving out there. Limited cloud coverage by midnight. We're still in the teens, but this is some of the coldest air of the season so far. We'll take a look at your extended forecast coming up.
All right, Janessa, we'll see you then. Thanks. Meanwhile, crews are out all night and morning plowing and salting roads all across the DMV. Many crews out once again tonight salting roads ahead of the Arctic blast, so the morning commute is a safe one. Many drivers hoping their drive into work tomorrow is a little less harrowing than it was today. Our Marie Sisse spoke with several drivers tonight. She's live in our weather car. She's in Prince George's County. And Marie, at least drivers aren't dealing with snow tonight, but the refreeze, that could be a really dangerous threat tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that's definitely a big concern for some drivers, especially after this morning. Now, throughout the day when I was driving, didn't see too much ice on the roads. Everything was pretty smooth. I would definitely say Department of Public Works put in their work to ensure that every area was salted across Prince George's County. But just take a look right now. So right now we're heading at a red light, but as you can see on the main roads, it's pretty much clear. You can see a lot of salt. A lot of the areas have been pre-treated at this moment. But earlier this morning, there was some ice on some roads, and that was a big issue for some drivers.
Eleanor Kabaki was on the road for nearly 3 hours today as she made her way down to Maryland.
Tougher from New Jersey, and then once I hit Maryland, the roads were really clear. They had more snow here than we had up north, but not so bad in Maryland, so pretty good.
And even though she took her time, she did encounter those icy roads.
There were areas, especially when you had to make turns, that it would get really slick and icy.
While most people were excited for the snow, being able to work from home and school closures.
So happy. I'm from DR, so I tend to like the heat, but this meant a snow day for our school, so all of our families stayed home, and it was great.
Jenny Mena Zapata still had to go in, and those turns during her commute were a little slippery.
I did skid a little bit. I was driving slow, and I still did skid. I think it was just the left and right turns, but I was blessed that there was very little cars on the road, because if it was a little bit more congested, I could see it really going poorly.
Now, besides slippery turns, most people say the Prince George's County Department of Public Works did their thing to ensure a smooth Tuesday commute.
I just drove really slow, and it was okay. It was definitely okay. And you could see the salt was like people were prepared, I felt that there was a lot of preparation.
Yes, so crews will continue to be out on the roads ensuring that they are salting the entire county. But they do say that if you don't have to be outdoors, make sure you stay indoors. And if you do have to be on the roads, make sure that you are taking your time as you're driving and ensuring that you're keeping some space in front of other cars and those behind you as well. For now, reporting in Prince George's County, I'm Yamari Sase, DC News Now.
All right, Yamari, thank you. DC's snow team is working to get ahead of the overnight snow freeze. The district has 200 snow vehicles on the road. They spent the day salting and brining streets and sidewalks to prevent those icy roads.
Travel troubles, they continue for passengers needing to fly out of Reagan National Airport.
Yeah, that airport has seen hundreds of delays and cancellations all throughout the day. Our Max Marcilla joining us live tonight inside the airport.
And Max, people have been sharing some real nightmares with you. Are these problems still persistent?
They definitely are, Susan and Chris. Good evening. What we're going to show you is the departure board, and as you can see, there are probably more flights canceled or delayed than flights just taking off on time, operating regularly. It's the continuation of a problem that began yesterday with backlogs and is continuing for a second consecutive day. Problems in the air, on the runway, and in the terminal. A travel mess because of a wintry mess.
Everybody's just very frustrated.
3 different travelers, 3 different stories, one shared experience.
Ended up in traveler's nightmare.
And it's been like that all day long.
Yeah, this has been absolutely ridiculous.
We spoke with Gina Marie Graffio when she was in the car with her fiance. They're driving from New Orleans, where they're getting married later this year, because their first flight turned around midair and the next one was canceled.
I'll never forget that. I've never seen that.
Usually when you take off, you think you're going to get there.
We caught Mackenzie Wilkie minutes before she was about to board a flight 10 hours after her first flight was supposed to take off.
Everybody trying just to get home as quickly and safely as possible.
But minutes later, that flight canceled too. And for the people who saw their bags arrive here before they did, and it seems there are plenty of those stories, the reunion was the end of a long journey, as it was for Mike Holloman and his family.
Here we are, 2 days. Traveling by plane such a short distance, 2 days, and a hotel and all that other stuff included.
Now the next challenge, as airport officials work to ensure a snowy and crowded runway does not become an icy and unsafe runway, as the temperatures drop and the number of unforgettable and at times unavoidable travel memories rise. And back out here live, one more look at the departure board here at Reagan National. We're going to point one thing out to you. This flight here to Greenville that was supposed to leave at 9 o'clock. Mackenzie, who you just heard from in that story, she was supposed to leave on that flight. It was canceled. That is now 3 flights that have been canceled for her. It is a really important time with all of the stories you just heard to point out that there is no federal law that requires any domestic airline to compensate anyone if their flight was canceled or delayed due to weather. The National Transportation Agency, they do say that one important tip to know is if your flight is delayed or canceled, you can ask to be rebooked on the next flight, which the airline does have to do at no additional cost. Reporting live at Reagan National, Max Marcilla, DC News Now.
So much frustration there, Max. Thank you so much. Metro buses are now running on a moderate snow plan, and that means some routes will have regular service while others will have detours. WMATA is asking everyone to check its website to see if your bus is going to come on time. And also warning that road conditions, if they get any worse, they may need to reduce service again.
And we're tracking school closings and delays for tomorrow. Now, most school systems in our area, they're on a 2-hour delay, including D.C. Public Schools. They just a little while ago announced that 2-hour delay. The D.C. government, though, will open at normal hours. In Virginia, Fairfax County, Prince William, Arlington, Loudoun, and Alexandria schools all on 2-hour delays. In Maryland, there's a 2-hour delay for Montgomery, Prince George's, Frederick, and Washington County schools. And in Virginia, kiddos will be happy there. Stafford County and Frederick County have announced they'll be closed tomorrow.
Let's head to the district now, where sewage is flooding a dozen homes in Southeast. Take a look at these images here. A pipe broke last night, sending wastewater to back up into some of these apartments, and crews are still working to fix the mess. DC News Now's Marielle Carbone spoke with neighbors who say they just feel so helpless.
Neighbors tell me sewage water has been overflowing into their basements for more than 17 hours, and you can still see some of that sewage out on the sidewalk here on Southern Avenue Southeast. Now the problem, these homes are under the jurisdiction of DC Water, but the pipe, it is managed by WSSC Water out of Prince George's County, leaving neighbors wondering who's responsible to help them.
It's shocking. It's kind of like, what do you do?
This is the scene inside Keontae Silver's home. Sewage flooding into her basement for hours.
Everything is done. TVs, cable, Wi-Fi.
And she's not alone.
From 8 p.m. yesterday until 2 p.m. today, maybe even 3, we had continued sewage pumping into our houses.
A dozen DC homeowners on Southern Avenue Southeast now feeling helpless.
It makes you want to leave this place that you've called home for years.
Neighbors Kayla Smith and Silver say they made multiple calls to DC Water overnight. The agency not responding in person until after 10 a.m. Tuesday, only to realize the broken pipe wasn't theirs.
We don't know what happened right now. We are understanding that there's an issue with the homes in the area, which can be a little confusing because we're standing here in DC, Maryland's on the other side of the street.
Lynn Riggins is a spokesperson for WSSC Water, which handles wastewater utilities for Montgomery and Prince George's counties. She says a 10-inch sewage pipe maintained by the Maryland agency is to blame, but that it's too early to tell if the pipe burst, collapsed, or is clogged.
This is a terrible situation, and we are working as quickly as possible. These are technically not our customers, but we will make it right. We will work with them.
Still, homeowners feel left out to dry.
People are throwing their hands up at this point. Like, people are suggesting, like, oh, we're going to help, but there's no real concrete on who you can call.
And they expect more from their DC officials, even if they're not fully responsible.
Show up, be here. If there's nothing you can do, at least show us that you're supporting us.
And it's unclear how long all of this will take to resolve. Reporting in Southeast, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Some really upsetting images there. Marielle, thank you so much. So when the temps drop, there is that real threat. Our pipes can freeze, leading to some expensive home damage. DC Water is sharing some tips to help us save us from having to call a plumber. They say keep the heat in your home above 55 degrees. Leave your faucets on a slow drip. That keeps the water moving. Drain and remove your garden hoses. You may also want to turn off the water to those outdoor spigots. Know where your shutoff valves are just in case of an emergency. And if your pipes do freeze, slowly thaw them. Start with letting water flow, then use a hairdryer, space heater, or warm towels to dry and warm the pipes. Never use an open flame. Now, this Arctic blast is sticking around for a couple of days. You can stay on top of all of the details and find out how it could impact your neighborhood by downloading our DC News Now weather app. Just scan the QR code you see at the center of your screen right there, and that way you can get the app on your device.